Yes, yes, I'm alive. Thank you for confirming. I know I don't sound like it, but trust me, that's what waking up just before 7 a.m. does to you. Anyways, welcome everyone to the quarterfinal showcase. It is probably one of the most important rounds in the tournament. As not only now is South America now entering the tournament, but also every other, I believe, region is going to figure out who are going to be the top 8 that will qualify for their region. By the end of this week, we will know which 8 from each region will be in the 4v4 segment of the tournament. So, we got some good stuff to look forward to. I am Beat4320, as you guys know, and I am joined by Catalyst, and we'll be going over the quarterfinals Mappool showcase, which I had not had a look yet. I'm about to find out what the showcase is. Hang on, I gotta actually check.
Well, at least I played it as the entire pool, so we should have some commentary to go off.
You think? Let me have a look. I haven't actually seen it. I'm literally about to find out just now. All right, here we go. Oh. Okay, I only recognize like 3 maps. This will be good. All right, okay. Yeah, this is where I expected it to be. I'm not surprised. I don't have anything to go off of, so I'm just gonna have to look at the stream here. I haven't promoted myself yet, okay? I haven't told people to go to my Twitch channel and go give me bits. Oh wait, I just said that, damn it. Damn it, it's 7 in the morning. And I'm eating Nutella on a slice of bread for breakfast. Because I have such a great, healthy breakfast. In reality, I don't. But, yeah, okay. The map was bigger. That's something new. There's actually now 5 no mods instead of 4 no mods. And, yeah, I only recognize both hidden maps as a tiebreaker. I don't recognize anything else.
Okay, so we should be starting the showcase right about now.
No,
starting with
there's no 3 double times. Thank God for that.
Only 2. So we're going to start with the no mod pool. No mod 1 is Creatures of Deception. Difficulty is Inaroni. This is the consistency no mod pick.
As usual with no mod 1 maps, at least in tournaments. Normally, the first no mod map in any pool, at least throughout this tournament and other tournaments. Normally, the first no mod is a consistency pick. It's typically a boring pick that weaker players normally try to pick. But I don't believe the stats would say otherwise. I think everybody avoided no mod 1 in the round of 16.
Pretty much everyone did.
Yeah, so
although it was taking time.
I think Acrid was putting in some data together. I don't know. But, yeah, so I think everybody avoided no mod 1 last time. I don't see why people will continue to not avoid no mod 1.
Well, round of 16's no mod 1 was somewhat of a speed pick, while this map is a bit slower. Let me check. It stands at
it's like
100
and 10 BPM slow. It's effectively.
So some notes I took while playtesting the Mappool. This map has some standard patterns with some 1-6 quads mixed in between. Decent SV, and I at least got it almost full combo on my first play, so it is sight readable. OD is 6.5 and HP drain is 5.5.
I mean, for a consistency pick, I'd be surprised if you couldn't sight read this on the first run. Because it wouldn't be much of a consistency pick if it wasn't sight readable.
Yep.
And this song was apparently also in the Advanced Globe Tucker Showdown. I do not remember because Australia did not make it past qualifiers. It's a very embarrassing display. But then again, I was kind of overcome in like 4 other tournaments. So like, yeah, apparently it was. I don't remember.
Well, I played in CGTS too, so can't really remember this song. Although Chile got to a round of 16, if I wait.
If it was an
I got
CGTS as a hidden pick, then it probably was like later in the tournament. It had to be at least semis or further.
Probably.
Yeah, semi-finals
yeah.
hidden. I call it. I'm a genius. Where's my paycheck? Recycled content. Hey, look, it's not recycled if you're bad. And you'll see when I get to one of the hidden picks.
Yep.
If you're bad, you'll see it again. But yeah, that is the very first Nomad map.
Yeah.
Something straightforward to get you off the ground.
Yep, a bit long. Almost 3 minutes long at 2 minutes and 58 seconds. So yeah, we should be now going into the normal 2, which is Vicious Heroism. The difficulty for this week is Yuemiao's Inner Oni.
Oh boy.
It is the speed no mod pick with an OD of 6.5, HP drain of 5, length of 2 minutes and 12 seconds, and a BPM of 256.
I've never seen this. I don't know anything of this map at all. This is the first time I'm even hearing of this. You know what? Everybody is like so excited in chat. Like, what the hell? Why is everyone so excited? I mean, it's a speed pick, so I'm already not looking forward to this.
Yep. From my notes, it has a consistent slow section and a dense fast section. Also, some random knowledge. This song is also available on Arcaea, the mobile rhythm game.
Oh yeah. That makes sense.
Well, it looks like an easy song. It's not really on the fast part.
No. Trust me, it probably isn't. And I'm not surprised. It looks like we did best as well.
Yep, not that much, but still might throw you off if you're not on guard.
Unlike bloody Shockwave, at least the BPM is consistent.
Yep. Well, can't say that from the rest of the Nomad pool, but we'll just have to wait until we get to
no, worry. There's still unusual. There's still the unusual Nomad map. It's coming. I haven't seen it, but I just know it's there.
Yep, it's a fun song, but we'll just have to wait until we see it. Yep, Spars, the ESV changes look fun. They're not hard to read, and the song is fun.
And it's not ridiculous. It's not over the top long. It's like decent length. It's like 2 minutes. Not too long, not too short. It's just right. I don't know, if it's 2-3 minutes, it's just right. If it's over 3 minutes, it's too long. It starts becoming lengthy. And if it's like below 2 minutes, it's too short. Well, not too short. Don't think of when I say too long and too short. I don't think of it as in like, oh, that's bad or anything like that. That can be short and be perfectly fine. A map can be long and it's fine. It doesn't matter. I don't think that I don't think it's a bad thing at all. Just that it shouldn't. That you should just take that into account when you're trying to make a map. Like if you're gonna make a shorter map, it's gonna probably be slightly more difficult than a 4-minute map, right?
Yeah.
Just because of the length.
We're now going with Nomad 3, routing, difficulty Inner Oni.
Yeah, Rise is good. Yeah,
Yep.
that's the moral of the story here. Okay, I've seen the Japanese play. Okay, I can say from personal experience in the 4 tournaments that I've played in the Japanese tech community. Trust me, they're good. But yeah, so routing. I only know this. I only heard of routing before because as a weirdest tech map from the ranked section that I actually managed to FC recently, so I'm pretty happy about that. But it's back. At least it's back. It's a completely different map set than the one I know, but the song itself is back. And I mean, routing is probably living up to its reputation with being a tech map here.
Yep, it is also the tech pick for Nomad.
Oh, your band's been revealed. Hang on, wait till you see the rest of the pool.
Yep.
Trust me, you think your band got revealed, but then you see what's.
Just wait until the next map, the next two maps. Those should be band material. So routing stands at 1 minute and 55 seconds in length and 144 BPM.
Yeah, 144, but it doesn't play like 144 because of all the different snapping patterns you have to do.
Okay, so from my notes,
finals, they didn't win.
Hmm.
And again, Netpen's been a popular hidden pick in like late stages of tournaments.
Yes, this is no mode. This is no mode 3.
You just play it as so by no mod, you just simply play the map as it is without any restrictions placed on you.
Yep. From my notes, I picked some sudden 1/6 patterns in the map, and the CV is low enough to be side readable, even though it's a tech map.
Some people would argue it's very bland, but I don't know. I mean, see, here's the thing. I'm biased because the Oceania region is like one of the weakest regions in the tournament still. So like, I'm biased as hell to say that this is perfectly fine. But I know that for other like much more tougher regions like Asia and even Europe, who've been a lot more cutthroat, they're gonna probably sleep through this pool. So, you know, I think it's still a delicate balance. It's tough to try to get a delicate balance across those regions and stuff. So I'm obviously going to say it's perfectly fine, but obviously other regions are just going to be like, you know.
Yeah. We're now going with.
If you're a higher player, then
you're
probably gonna not see any issue with those first 2 maps.
We're now going with No Mode 4, Boku no Yume Metakuso Mugen Waki. Difficulty Mugen Dream, although I think it's the only one. This is the gimmick pick for the No Mode 4.
I'm excited.
Also, the background's a bit bad.
Come on, give me those gimmicks. I want to see those SVs.
It is gimmicky, but not that much, really. Well, I'm pretty much biased. I play a lot of gimmicky maps. I just love gimmick maps.
Oh my god, it's the first time we've seen 1-8 in the tournament. Really getting your act game up, huh? So, if you guys are terrible at Ace the Ritual, you're gonna hate this map. Kidding. But yeah, looks like the first tricky section is just a bunch of triple patterns.
Yep. Once you get used to them, they're pretty much easy to read.
The star rating for this song is apparently 6.05. So most of the maps, the overlaps is probably the only difficult part of the song.
Yep.
But most of the maps range between, I mean, if we exclude the low SV hidden map, which is coming, it ranges from like 5.6 stars all the way up to 6.42.
Well, no need.
The average is like 6.1 or 6.2 stars.
Yep, no need to use hidden here because it's no more.
The overlaps is fun as hell, but unfortunately, not playing this with hidden. And unfortunately, they haven't discovered that hidden maps exist. So Until they discover that gimmick hidden maps exist, we can continue living in a society where we don't have to play hidden gimmick maps.
I'm pretty sure next week semifinals will Mappool Showcase will have some hidden gimmicks there. Maybe. So that's no mode 4, and now we're going with no mode 5. Yep, we're going with no mode 5 now this week. No mode pool has 5 maps. Revixie, Revixie, no idea how to pronounce that. Difficulty Inner Oni.
Revixie.
Revixie? Okay.
I don't know, that's what I'm gonna say, so beats me.
Sure.
Not that my pronunciation game's any good.
2 minutes and 36 seconds and 180 BPM. This is the unusual pick for the normal pool.
Yeah, now this is this is not supposed to be the unusual pick. We'll find out what's unusual about it in a moment.
Mostly it's a pattern heavy map with a pretty much dangerous slowdown past the half point, if I remember correctly.
Wait, how slow? Are we talking like tomorrow slowdown, like the cut the chair map slowdown, or?
Yeah, just wait until you'll see.
Oh boy! Come on, give me that cut the chair level slowdown, please. Come on.
I'm pretty sure it's not that bad, but still, slow down.
Waiting.
Anyway,
give me something. This is like a normal consistency map right now. Ooh, that was a weird stream. That's okay. Come on, I'm waiting. What do you mean? I mean, I'm about to finish eating my breakfast. What are you talking about?
Okay, I'm not here. I should turn out the music a bit. Turn up.
That wasn't that much of a slowdown. I mean, yeah, it slowed down, but like, that wasn't as tricky as I thought it would be. Alright,
just wait until next map.
What the heck? Nice.
Next map also has a slowdown, and it's a hidden pick. But yeah, this map is indeed the unusual pick, but it's a pretty much a normal map because it's a map.
Why would I want to do Vegemite? Why have Vegemite when you can have Nutella?
Because you might be allergic to nuts. I am allergic to nuts. I can't eat Nutella.
That is so important. Yeah. Okay, it's not that much of a slowdown. You just have to worry. The more difficult part of the song is just the text section.
Yep.
That's in the slowdown area instead of the actual slowdown itself. Now, of course, I can't hear the song, so maybe the song might be a bit off-putting as well. But look,
it is a bit. It is a bit. The song slows down quite a bit, not the map, but it might put you off. With
see.
that, no more pool is done. We're now going with the hidden pool, starting with hidden 1, Grievous Lady.
That's a myth.
By Team Grimoire versus Leo.
Alright, starting with hidden. I actually know this. I think I know this map. Is this the same one that was... This wasn't the same one that was in my redemption tournament, but I've seen this map anywhere somewhere before.
I'm pretty sure it's not. It's similar, but it's not.
No, it's not. It's not the one that was in my redemption tournament, but I'm pretty sure this was like... I'm pretty sure, hang on. I think it was finisher heavy. I'm trying to remember. Hang on, let me look this up. Grievous Lady. I can't spell Grievous Lady. How do you spell it? Let's see. Grieve. Alright. No, I'm looking at different... Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I've seen this before. I believe this was in Suiji? No. Maybe? Apparently not. Wow. I swear I've seen this map set before, but... I have it already on my laptop, so I'm already happy. It's fake news. I've seen this before.
Well, from my notes, I noted a slowdown right about the middle. Should make sense, given how the song slows down right there too.
I believe it was a map in Suiji, but that's why I recognize the song.
Oh, here we go.
But I have like 3 different versions of this song, so like. Oh, there's a nice little slowish section here, and that's gonna be fun.
Yep. Perfect to lose your full combo and your accuracy.
Yeah, just when you get halfway into the song, once you just pass 400 combo, time to lose it.
And now
But
it
the slowdown
starts.
isn't that hard, no. The slowdown isn't that hard. I'm just saying that if you sucked at the bloody round of 16 hidden 2 section where it was slow, you're sure as shit going to suck at that. It's not too bad. It's not like you have some stupid 1-6 pattern to worry about, so...
Yep. It's so overall a regular hidden pick.
Also, I am not using Mixer. Why would I want to use Mixer? I'm a Twitch affiliate, so I'm biased.
Well, the Mixer stream is using faster than live streaming, so...
Oh, yeah!
It has
so
about, what,
and...
10-15 milliseconds of delay?
Yeah.
Pretty much no delay.
But the slowdown is much easier than Hidden 2 in the last pool. It is so much easier. But don't worry, that's not even the slowdown map. The second hidden map is actually a map that's in the previous tournament. So, this doesn't really affect anyone but, like, Oceano. But, so hey, Oceano, you remember the Yasu Taiko tournament? Remember that one Hard Rock map in the semis? That was, like, the consistency Hard Rock map? That nobody played? Because it got banned in the semis, like, quite a bit. So it's back, and it's back as a hidden. Have fun. Thanks, Jay. The Obligatory. It's back.
Yep. No idea how to pronounce his name.
Milan.
Milan? Okay.
Hey, this was fun. Oh, okay, so the reason why it says 1.5 is because the SV, I believe, is increased by 1.5 from its base. But I believe the base BPM of this song was 105. So this was originally a 105 BPM hard rock map. That was a consistency, but when you remove the hard rock element, even with the 1.5 multiplier, it turns into like a 150 something BPM map. So yeah. Thanks, Midnight. Let's just put it that way. Can you? That is the question. What do you mean? Can we, like, go to the next map? You gotta play the song first, you fuck. That's kind of how a showcase works. There you go, nice. Stop talking, you little shit. What do you mean, stop talking? I'm a commentator, you fuck. It's my job to talk, you bastard. I'm supposed to explain it while it plays.
Yep. Okay, so...
Yes.
This
I started talking as soon as it finished on Hidden 1.
Okay, so this hidden pick is some slow SV and some slow 1-6 between the 1/4. Not much.
I finished my breakfast like 20 minutes ago. What are you talking about? This is how I sound like it's 7 a.m.
Also
okay.
some doublets here.
Oh yeah, there's also 1/8, so have fun with that. Yeah, this is a bit of a tech, actually has a bit more tech elements involved than you'd expect. Like, with the round of 16, the second hidden map, there was only like, the only tech sections involved was like 1-6 in between 1-4, and then just like an unusual stream. That was a bit odd. At just the end of the slow section. But this is a lot more diverse in terms of the tech elements that it introduces. It has a lot more 1-3s, a bit of 1-6 still, of course, and it has 1-8 as well. And also in between those patterns is going to be a pain, especially since it's only 150 BPM. Then again, players in the Yasu Taiko tournament will already have some familiarity with this map as a hard rock pick. Unfortunately for me, my opponents in this region have also, and most of them have played in the Yasu Taiko tournament. So, damn it. the question is, can we adapt to playing it in hidden? And how will everyone else fare? Of course, only time will tell. But that's the end of the hidden pool.
Yep, now we're starting with the hard rock pool with hard rock 1 on and on. Difficulty on and on.
Oh no, it's a Chichi-no max. Hard rock time. Oh, you're gonna either love or hate the tiebreaker. I can tell you that for a fact because I've played quite a bit. If you've seen me stream, you've probably seen it. You probably know what it is. But I don't stream much Taiko these days lately. I need to stream. I can get back in streaming.
Okay, BPM is 190. OD is normally 6, 8.4 with hard rock, and rain is also 8.4 with hard rock.
With PP boys. Yeah, so this is supposed to be a regular hard rock pick.
Yep. Well, I don't play hard rock, and I managed to almost full combo it on the first try. So
yeah, well,
it
is a bit of a step up from the first hard rock man, but from the last pool, but not that much of a step up. Like, even as a player, even if you're not good at hard rock, this is not something you should be that worried about. Yes, at least it's not Osu World Cup banner commercials being shoved at your throat every 5 seconds. Okay, look, at least be considerate about that. I mean, if we really wanted to be douchebags, we could Kazumi could force you to run advertisements. Because isn't he an affiliate? He has to be an affiliate. Yeah, definitely. Dude, bits and shit. Like, literally as an affiliate, he could just force you to watch ad commercials if he really, really wanted to.
Yep, the map is readable enough.
Oh yeah, the map is fine.
Can say the same about Hard Rock 2 though.
Oh yeah, Hard Rock 2, let's just say that Hard Rock 2 is continuing the theme of, higher SV map reading. If you had trouble reading Rapid Burster, try reading a more dense version of Rapid Burster. That is a bit longer.
Yep. Hard Rock 2 is Paradox difficulty only. BPM is 220. OD is 7 and HP drain is also 7 with Hard Rock.
Oh yeah, so, I mean, look, while the OD for this one is fairly low, this is 3 minutes long. And it's 220 BPM. Are you kidding me? It's 220 BPM. You thought that this was freaking Fusion Rumble. You were sadly mistaken. This is 3 minutes of 220.
Well, not really 3 minutes.
Concentration though.
2.5 minutes.
I don't care. We're trying to upscale everything into shock value.
Okay,
so
then.
3 minutes. We round up to 3 minutes. Okay.
Yep, makes sense.
I have never heard of the song before. I can confirm that Elemental Creation is not a free mod pick. In fact, can I see the semi-final pool? Nah, I'll be it.
Well, even if you could, it's empty right now.
No, I mean, I can, but like it's empty.
Oh yeah.
That doesn't mean they're not working on it in the back. Like they could have a separate area where they do that.
Yep, that's a lot of downs. Okay, so from my notes on Hard Rock 2, I have this is a high SV Hard Rock pick with some 1/3 mix-ups in between 1/4 sections. And the ending is really fast, I believe, although I'm a bad Hard Rock player, so it could be just...
I
believe it is. Can't really remember.
Well, it's 10 BPM faster, so my money is on yes. Lol. But yeah, anyways, so that is going to be that map. I'm just waiting on the ending. This is actually a bit of a Don-heavy map, as some people pointed out. Kate, Bongo players beware. Easy with no mod, but somehow impossible not to choke with mods. Is that Elemental Creation? I don't know. I've never seen it. I've never had that experience yet. Then again, I'm
And
the type of person that would avoid playing mods on a free mod in the first place. Unfortunately, this tournament doesn't allow that.
And so with that, we finish the hardcore pool and go into the double times. Starting
I
with
mean,
double time 1, Tokyo Ghetto.
at this rate, we're going to have Freedom Dive Hard Rock as a grand finals pick. I swear. Considering if they keep doing high SV maps for Hard Rock, if they don't switch it up, then we're going to have that at the end. I'm waiting for a gimmick Hard Rock map. Because who doesn't like it to shake things up a bit?
Okay, so some data from this, or data, don't know how to pronounce it, I don't speak English natively.
You can say it either way, it just depends.
Yep, okay, so BPM is normally 140, and with double time it scales up to 210. This is a regular double time pick, mostly accuracy since it's consistency, and has simple repetitive patterns.
Okay, so basically try for keeps but a little bit faster. Got it.
Yep.
Does it have like a stupid 1-6 pattern randomly in the end?
Not that I remember.
Oh boy. Alright, waiting for the dumb 1-6 pattern. Yeah, I didn't lose points on DT. I lost on DT1, but I didn't lose on DT2. Thank God for that. If I lost on double time, that'd be sad. Why am I getting pinged? Oh, stream now. But yeah, is that a Ralphage map? So, where are the finishes? Okay. That's the question here. Where are the finishes?
There you have your finishers. At least a bit. Some.
There we go. Called it. Yeah, it's a Ralphage map. Ralphage is a person, he kind of likes putting finishes where he can. He's not afraid to use finishes. I've known this for like 6 months now. And, yeah. He's like that. But those are some easy finishes. How dare you bastard, get better fitness thing. I'm just kidding. Those finishes are relatively straightforward. I can't comment on whether or not it's hot, but I can comment on the fact that the song's pretty straightforward. Even if you're terrible at double time, you're going to live. Then again, I've been talking for half an hour, so my voice is a bit better now. Also helps that I'm not in a 90-degree angle.
Okay, so now we're going with double time 2, Shake It Down. Difficulty is quad 81 to 3 Sony.
What? Oh,
so,
it's this song.
Yep, this is the speed double time pick, standing at 284 BPM with double time.
What the hell? Okay, so this song and this map is more of a consistency no-mod pick, that you would find in like 4-star tournaments. Like for example, in the Aussie Taiko tournament in 2017, right? Back in the Aussie Taiko tournament in 2017, the Muzu difficulty was a consistency no-mod pick, and yes, it's technically the only version, which is honestly not that much harder. It's double time, so what would normally be a consistency no-mod pick for like 4-star scrubs at a beginner's Taiko tournament level, becomes a speed map, so have fun.
Yep, it is really quite fast and dense since we're playing it with double time.
Yeah, it's also it's a 1OK rock as well, so if you like your songs, then whatever. I don't care. I'm just recognize them.
Yep. Right before each chorus, there's a pretty fast stream. Perfect
Oh, yeah,
to
of course.
lose your combo right there.
What's been hard getting Ayakasi on this team, Rise? Nah, Rise is too good. Still waiting on a team that can actually beat Japan in a street fight.
Well, you can single tap this map. I did it. Not that comfortable, but still, it is possible to single tap.
Yeah, so if you can't play like 280 BPM, you might want to consider banning this. As I say this openly to myself again. Then again, I can't play 280 BPM, but the real question is, can Tsubasa play 280 BPM? That's a real good question. And it's a question I'm going to find out because I'm meeting him face to face today. Yes, yes, some of the Australian boys are having a nice meetup today. And in turn, I'm meeting my quarterfinals opponent. He's a good friend of mine. We've met up before, but
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, with that, we're ending the double time pool and starting with the free mod pool. 3 free mods this time too. Free mod 1 is called Scars of Fauna, difficulty Inner Oni. This is the mod favorite free mod pick. Decent SV for both hidden and hard rock, and has some short 1/6 burst. Now some info about the map. The BPM for this is 165. The OD is 6.5. Wait, no, I'm reading the wrong one. The OD is 6 and goes up to 8.4 with hard rock, and HP drain is 7, going up to 9.8 with hard rock.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, so this map, it's basically what you would find in a mod favorable map. It has your, you have the perfect, you have the perfect BPM range, which typically is from 160 up to about 190. That's normally the sweet spot when it comes to mod favored maps. It has, I don't think it has that many SV changes. We'll see. The pattern itself is more like a basic ranked map more than anything else. So, not really too much to look forward to, I guess. If you like element of Spada, what you will find is that there's actually like that map, a slight speed up, slight slow down, just a bit more 1/6 involved. And there's also Necromaster Master mapping, of course. Really good musician, at least I like it. And so do a lot of people too in the Titan community. So yeah, so his songs typically get mapped, and then from there they end up getting slotted into tournaments by people who can actually map. So yeah, the free mod pool is actually a little bit different than last time. So in regards to the other two maps, it's not hard rock favored and hidden favored anymore. It's actually different entirely. And I'll tell you in a moment when No Mod 2 when Free Mod 1 finishes. And when we get over to Free Mod 2.
Right before we finish, Free Mod 1
Yeah.
is indeed HDHR viable.
Of course, it's mod favored. Everyone knows.
Yep. So we're now going into Free Mod 2.
Time
Trigger.
for the anti-mods. Which kind of sucks because you have to actually use a mod in this tournament. So, when we mean by anti-mod in this sense, because you can't really not play a mod, this is a case of picking your poison. You're gonna hate this either way. So,
anti-mod fourth mod.
Yeah, coming in at 4 minutes, 6.28 stars and 200 BPM. This is the anti-mod map. I believe the OD of this song is 6.5.
6.5, yes. And goes up to 9.1 with hard rock.
Yeah. So it's 9.1 if you play this with hard rock. So you think, oh, okay, you're gonna play this with hard rock then. You can kind of live with that. Unfortunately, it doesn't get better.
No, instead it gets worse. About 2/3 into the song, it speeds up quite a bit, this V at least, and it becomes really hard to read with HR.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is quarterfinals, so anti-mod maps can, like, even some of the best players can still play. Like, look, the best players can probably play Hidden Hard Rock, no problem.
It
Right.
does have a slight slowdown for Hidden, that's why it's an anti-mod map.
But you can play this on Hidden Hard Rock, probably. Like,
Yep, you can.
but there's
Although
1.5k nodes, still, like... If you do decide to play Hidden Hard Rock, the question is, can you consistently hold both of those mods while dealing with anti-mod-like effects? Like, for example, can you deal with the fact that it's 9.1 OD and deal with the SB increases like that? Well, I mean, the patterning is very simple. It's just DK, 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 but, you know, like... See, this would be easy to read on Hard Rock. Even within Hard Rock, this section would be easy because the boosted SB would give this area a nice boost. Like, just looking at the
first... about this part.
Yeah. Like, looking at this at the first 700 map, it's not too scary playing Hidden Hard Rock. You just have to blindly remember where the DK pattern is. It's kind of good. And if you don't play this with Hard Rock and you decide, hey, I don't like 9.1 OD, so I want to play this on Hidden, and I also don't like this fast SD, so I just want to play this on Hidden, well, then you have to deal with overlaps, which is a bit annoying. So, definitely not your friend either way.
If I remember correctly, we should be coming into the fast part now.
Wait, what? Fast part? What do you mean fast? Oh boy.
Or was it the slow part? Can't really remember. But it has both slow parts and fast parts.
Of course. So if you figured, okay, yeah, you could play this Hidden Hard Rock, you can get over the slow section of the song, and all you have to do is just hit DK, DK, DK on the faster SD section, you can probably get through, right? Totally.
It's called hentai, and it's art.
And then, what? Where's this fast section that you were talking about? Okay, here it is a little bit. Slightly higher SB. The patterning, of course, is pretty simple, so I wouldn't be too worried about it.
Oh yes, Chlorine, that's clearly what it says. It is indeed art.
Yeah, I think that's what they say about hentai, but that's another story. Yeah.
Also, some strange
it looks much more Hard Rock favorable. If you can swallow 9.1 OD for 4 minutes, I don't see why you couldn't play this on Hard Rock.
It is indeed a HR viable, but it's viable with both mods. I tried it with Hidden, with Hard Rock, and with Hidden Hard Rock.
I'm on the fence. I personally think it's more Hard Rock favored.
It is more Hard Rock favored.
That's my take on it. I mean, there's nothing in the pool that really jumps at you and be like, oh my god, this is such an amazing choice or anything like that. It's just like, yeah, okay, you know, this is anti-mod. It has a little bit of SB elements that kind of throw you off a little bit, and it's 4 minutes long. So, which in on itself is an issue, right? Because like it's harder to be consistent with a mod with a map that tries to throw you off for 4 minutes. It's I don't know.
Yep, we're now going with free mod 3, Queen of the Red. Difficulty Ineroni. BPM is 188. And OD is 6.5, going up to 9.1 with Hard Rock. And HP drain starts at 5 and goes to 7. Also, this is the mod consistency pick.
Yep. So this is what they say mod consistency. I say mod specialty map. It isn't hot. Well, it is not. Well, it's not mod favorable because mod favorable implies that you're basically should be playing this on you should at least be playing this on like there's a really good chance the majority of people could be able to play it on Hidden Hard Rock. Mod consistency generally has a higher threshold than a mod favorable map in terms of its play. And generally, the mapping style itself is a bit more diverse to the point where you're kind of forced down into playing either with Hidden or with Hard Rock. So you kind of you have to pick a lane and just stick to it. Now, of course, if you don't want to pick a lane, you don't want to pick hidden or hard rock, you can just pick both, right? There's nothing
Yep.
stopping you from going hidden hard rock.
It is viable.
And-
I tried, but I suck at hard rock, so I couldn't pass. But it is viable.
I mean, for the higher players, they can just ignore this. They can just ignore the fact that it's mod consistent, and they can just pretend that it's a more difficult form of mod favorable. But meh. I don't know.
Also, it's 3 minutes and 30 seconds long, so pretty much 4 minutes.
Like, it's just my personal opinion, but generally, when you look at a rough difficulty of a pool, you have to think about generally every map that you pick, if it's not like hidden or hard rock favorable, and it's like this, where it's like mod favorable, mod consistent, or anti-mod. Generally, I just think of it as 3 different thresholds of difficulty. So like, no, mod consistent, mod favorable. Yeah, most players should be able to hit and hard rock this. Probably will be an act battle for the most part. Even if both players decide to go with a single mod, so not a problem. Then mod consistency, it's like, okay, look, the majority of players probably won't go with hidden hard rock, but at least some, like, obviously top players will, but majority of players will probably just pick a mod and stick to it and go from there. But then anti-mod's just like, yeah, okay, look, like, most people won't, like, almost everyone will not be able to do hidden and hard rock. Most people will just pick a mod and just try to suffer with it. I don't know, this is me. This is like 3 different thresholds of difficulty. No, Snowdive is not tiebreaker. Thank God that it's not tiebreaker. I would lose my shit. Thankfully, we have a much better tiebreaker than Snowdrive. And I know this because I played this before. Because I was planning on using this damn tiebreaker if I ever ran a second redemption tournament. Unfortunately, I've been beaten to it, finally. After, like, what? The map's been out for, like, 5 months. Maybe.
Well, you can still use the map on a second redemption tournament.
Yeah, but then that requires me actually running a second redemption tournament. Running the first one was already a pain in the ass.
And at least you're now got the experience of running a tournament. You can
Oh,
improve
wrong.
some stuff.
It's not Nanahira as well. Thank God for that. I must have got the.
Not cycle hit either. So we should be going with the tiebreaker now.
Yeah, so this is the last map. The very, very last map here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not Aether Ritual 5 times in a row. Thank God for that.
No, we
It's
have
not
Firelight.
It is Firelight. It's a new lore map made by Yeah. The tiebreaker of the Type World Cup had a similar-ish tiebreaker map by the same mapper. Yeah, so it has a lot. If you've played the Taiko World Cup tiebreaker in the group stage, then you already know what this map's basically going to be about. It has similar elements to that one, so much so that this difficulty name's the same. It's going to have a lot of SV, or not as much SV as I would like, but I mean, it actually plays into players who want to use a mod though, so I'm not going to take it away too much. But it is definitely going to be a struggle. It's actually going to be quite a big pill to swallow if you decide to go with a mod, because there's a lot of variety in this map, not only in terms of timing but also scroll speeds, and even do some BPM changes. So it's going to be very challenging if you don't take the time to prepare for this, and especially since it's a tiebreaker. I don't know. That's my take on it. Go hidden hard rock or go high end. No, that was last round. Okay, look, if you told me to play hidden hard rock last time, I would be like, yeah, I'll play hidden hard rock. I'll play hidden hard rock no mod 4, please. It's easy. But for the tiebreaker, no. Okay, look, I make it a golden rule of mine to not use 2 mods when it comes to tiebreaker. Like, I don't know, just me personally, I don't like to go with a mod, just in general, when it comes to tiebreaker, unless it's like 5 stars, but I don't know. I never really found much use of trying to stick with a mod for 5 minutes. Because trying to hold a combo for 5 minutes is kind of hard on itself. And doing it with a bot is a bit more annoying. Yes, and hitting hard rock on a tiebreak would be asking for some guts. That is definitely true. Look, the only time you're going to force me to play a hidden hard rock is if we end up getting 2 ties on a tiebreaker.
Is it then forced HDHR?
Yes.
Oh.
You're still playing hidden hard rock. But then again, you can't. The tiebreaker does a really good job of breaking ties. So there's no chance. There's like no way in hell you get 2 ties in a row.
Well, I managed to tie in the Oslo mode tournament, and it was 4 tiebreakers back to back, 1 in each mode, and I still managed to tie in the tiebreaker.
Yeah, was that a multi-mode cup?
Yep, all 4 modes.
Well, see, you made the mistake when you said that's a multi-mode cup. This is only a 1-mode cup. So we actually have maps that are hard.
Yep. Also, I didn't get to play the tiebreaker, so I'm also looking at it for the first time.
You just need to memorize the SV. That's all you have. I mean, I'm pretty happy about this map, but I'm biased. I know some people. I think a lot of people a decent amount of people will find the tiebreaker fun to play with. I mean, fat chance that we use now in Taika World Cup, but hey. I don't think anyone's complaining.
Also, I
Because,
don't
like,
believe we talked about the length of the map. It's 5 minutes and 40 seconds long. Almost 6 minutes long.
I mean, look, it's an expectation it's around at least 4 minutes, so, like, I'm not surprised. Tiebreakers are only 4 to 6 minutes for a reason. Remember.
Yep, but still, going for the longest tiebreaker yet on this tournament.
Yeah, but like I said, most of the top players here have played in Taika World Cup, and especially in the group stage, where it had a very similar song as a tiebreaker. That is now, I believe, loved or ranked. I believe it's ranked or loved. It's one or the other. So, like I said, if you've played that before even once, you know exactly what you're walking into here. In terms of mapping style, and even the patterning and all that.
It is ranked right now.
If it's used in Taika World Cup, we'll tell them that it is recycled content. Exactly. Then we can tell them it's recycled content. But yeah, it's a really banger of a song to listen to, especially in the thrill of a fight that is a tiebreaker. But who will be able to hold the nerve in these long strings? Who will hold the nerve while trying to play with mods? They so used to. Who will deal with the finishes when they see them? All of this and more when we find out who will be in the top 8 of each region next week. By the end of this week, we will find out who's in the top 8. So we already know who's in the top 8 for South America because they passed the qualifiers, and now South America's in the top 1v1 segment.
Yep.
Every other region except for Europe will have to wait for the winner bracket match to finish and then play the loser bracket match. If you win your quarterfinals match, you're in. If you get knocked down to the losers bracket from the winners bracket, then you have to win your loser bracket match in order to make it to the top 8. And if you're Europe, who has to play a loser bracket match first before the winners bracket, if you're in the winners bracket, you still just have to win once. If you're in the loser bracket, you have to win twice.
Yep. So that would be the entire showcase for the quarterfinals Mappool.
Yep, the most important pool, in my opinion. Because once everyone gets the top 8, they get the safety of, all right, I'm in the top 8. You know, I've been invited to the 4v4 segment, and then they can just play out from there with a lot less stress as they then fight to try to get into the top 3 to win prizes. You know, it's a very important milestone, especially for regions like Europe who have a very lengthy battle over the past 3 weeks.
Yep.
And after 3 weeks of cutting down 32 players into the top 8, they're going to finally see that conclusion. So will a lot of other regions as well. And, you know, I hope you all enjoy the showcase. I am, of course, B4310, and thank you, Catalyst, for showing up today. You'll have 7 days as per usual to prepare for this. We'll come back next week for the semifinals, once we find out who's in the top 8 for each region.
Also, before we go, remember to drink water, as we are sponsored by water.
Boop.
Yep, big numbers.
Yes.
We could start calling ourselves Team Beetleus. At least it
Oh.
sounds right.
What do you mean it sounds right? It sounds remotely wrong. It sounds entirely wrong. It sounds more fake than fake news.
Well, that will be it for me. Gotta do some stuff right now.
Yeah, nah, bro. I want to go and play some chess. Gotta get my tactics up. I gotta go figure out who won between the Creation Bulldogs. Yeah,